Now in Good Morning Northwest is Tyre Nichols, who was beaten to death by police, is laid to rest. Some tough conversations are about to happen at the White House about police accountability and reform.
The warming trend we talked to you about, it's still working, but we're going to see some showers moving into the area. Now, what type and the timing? Yeah, we'll answer that question.
A shortage of firefighters and EMTs could mean danger for Spokane and those working to keep us safe. The reasons behind the shortage and how the city is addressing it coming up. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Thursday, February the 2nd. That's Groundhog's Day. So did Punxsutawney Phil see his shadow?
I see a shadow on my stage. And so, no matter how you measure, it's 6 more weeks of winter weather.
Interesting that he tried to rhyme measure and weather there. Just about an hour and a half ago, Phil was brought out of his house in front of thousands of people and declared winter is here to stay, at least for the next 6 weeks.
And as for the real forecast, Mark Peterson has a look at what's in store for us in your First Alert weather.
I have a question. Why are they so excited about the fact that he said 6 more weeks of winter? I don't understand. Well, good morning. We are seeing less winter-like weather for the next couple of days. 22 currently. Yeah, that's on the cool side, no doubt about it, but we've been much colder. As we look at the 4 things you need to know. Partly cloudy today, going to be pretty nice. Some afternoon sunshine. Warming trend continues. We're going to continue to get warmer for the next couple of days. Showers coming in on Friday night into Saturday morning, and then rain and snow coming in the weekend, but it looks like valley rain and mountain snow. Satellite and radar, yeah, just north of Omak. They picked up a little bit of light flurry activity. That's pushed out. We're looking for fairly dry conditions throughout much of the day, throughout the majority of the state. Over the next 12 hours, yeah, setting up to be pretty nice. The afternoon, partly cloudy. Our high today, again, a very average 37 degrees.
In just a few hours, President Biden is set to meet with the Congressional Black Caucus.
The group will discuss police reform following the police beating of 29-year-old Tyre Nichols in Memphis. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with all the details.
Both the president and vice president will meet with Congressional Black Caucus members today. They're headed to the Oval Office, and according to an official statement from the group, the meeting with the president will be centered on pushing for negotiations on national reforms to the criminal justice system, specifically the actions and conduct of law enforcement. In addition, the group said no one in our nation should fear interacting with the police officers who serve our diverse communities, large and small. We all want to be safe. The group's meeting is a direct response to the beating of Tyre Nichols. The 29-year-old died 3 days after a violent encounter with Memphis police caught on camera. And this morning, ABC News has officially obtained the incident report filed in the hours after Tyre's arrest. In the filing, there are stark inconsistencies between it and footage from police body cams and a surveillance camera. Among the biggest, the report does not mention Nichols being punched and kicked by several officers. Also new this morning, up to 20 hours of additional footage of the arrest has yet to be released. That's according to a statement made by a Shelby County prosecutor last night, whose office is contemplating whether or not to file more charges in this case. The family of Tyre Nichols laid the 29-year-old to rest just yesterday. Vice President Kamala Harris spoke at the event. She pushed for Congress to pass the George Floyd and Policing Act, which calls for comprehensive police reform. Representative Sheila Jackson Lee plans to reintroduce the bill right after the State of the Union. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thank you. Firefighters and paramedics of the Spokane Fire Department work long hours and even days at a time.
With more overtime than ever, it's affecting safety in Spokane. A combination of a number of reasons, including the pandemic, retirements, illnesses, people quitting. They've all made the situation worse. David Swoboda is a paramedic, often first on scene, giving critical care to those in need. One of his worst days on the job was this past summer.
We had a really busy night. We had 6 calls during the night, and then I got mandatory to work the next day. This was just after I completed a 48-hour shift, so I was mandatory into a 72-hour shift.
Chief Brian Schaefer is trying to hire 30 more Spokane firefighters. He says it is a matter of safety.
It takes a toll, and we want to reduce those errors. We want to do the right thing by the employees and keep everybody safe.
The department's goal is to have those 30 people by the beginning of next year. If you are interested in applying to be a firefighter, you can find a link to the Spokane Fire Department's application on KXLY.com.
Well, check out this photo. These are pills the Spokane County Sheriff's Office found inside a Spokane Valley home. Deputies believe they contain fentanyl. They were seized at a home near 4th and Bowdish as part of a drug investigation. Detectives also say they found a stolen car, a handgun, and methamphetamine.
Spokane County Sheriff's deputies now say they believe a 16-year-old driver hit a woman who was trying to cross the street, kept going, and then left her to die. Deputies say they believe the teenager was pulling out of the Yokes parking lot on East Sprague in Spokane Valley Friday night when they hit a woman crossing the street. Deputies tracked down the car a few days later and found front-end damage. The woman died at the scene. Sheriff's deputies say they will push for charges against that teen.
An excavation crew may have dug up more than just dirt in Lewiston. Police say they're investigating a walking path in an area near the Memorial Bridge where it's possible a skull and bones have been unearthed. The excavation team dug up what they think could be human remains. The crew stopped working immediately and called the police. That excavation work is now put on hold until further notice. Detectives are working with the Nez Perce County Coroner's Office to determine if they're actually human remains, and that could take a few weeks. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:06.
Roads look in really good condition this morning. How about the passes?
They're looking really good as well, including Stevens Pass. Yeah,
awesome.
no, it's pretty
We
nice.
don't say that very often.
Yeah. Lookout Pass is looking pretty good as well. I tell you, things are looking pretty nice, but that's going to change this coming weekend with higher elevation snows and valley rain. We're going to have that in your forecast coming up.
And the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo is here. We're talking about an opportunity to win a free pontoon boat. We'll also show you some of the other nice boats here on the showroom floor. That's all coming up.
Also had new information about the Oregon man suspected of kidnapping and torturing women. He is now accused in a double murder.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Coeur d'Alene Wigs not only has a large selection of new and updated styles, we offer refurbishing and repairs on your current wig. Let Jennifer and Sandy at Coeur d'Alene Wigs help you have that great hair day every day. Appointments recommended.
Chewelah Casino is all about having fun. We have over 300 gaming machines and are always adding new ones. You could win your share of $6,000 cash. And one lucky winner will receive this 2023 Can-Am Commander. Drawings start at 5 p.m. Saturday, February 25th. Chewelah Casino, we are the place that treats you right. 100% non-smoking, jackpots, food, sports betting, live table games, and fun. Learn more at CheWelahCasino.com.
The icy winds of winter are here. Don't get left out in the cold without a reliable vehicle. Brave the elements with a lifted truck, diesel truck, or go anywhere SUV from Northwest Motorsport. Whether you're heading up to the slopes or just traveling through a mountain pass, you need a vehicle that can handle the icy conditions. Don't spin out and go for an unplanned off-road adventure into the ditch. Stay in control with trucks, and more trucks from Northwest Motorsport.
It's Kerner Furniture's President's Day sale, and we want to present some furniture candidates.
First up is Lazy Boy. Pros, support successful movie nights, and at Kerner Furniture, we always have the lowest guaranteed price. Cons? None.
Next, we have a 7-piece dining room set. Pros, brings people together for quality time. Cons? None.
Cast your vote and bring home the most qualified furniture for your home during Kerner Furniture's President's Day sale.
Kerner Furniture, nice store, low prices.
Over the thousands of personal injury cases we've won for our clients, often the person who was injured hesitates to get a lawyer at first for fear of hurting the at-fault party. The truth is, their insurance company is already making a case to keep you from getting compensated.
If you've been seriously injured, don't wait to call Craig Swap and Associates. We'll only represent your interests so you can recover physically and financially. Craig Swap and Associates, one call, that's all.
Coeur d'Alene Wigs not only has a large selection of new and updated styles, we offer refurbishing and repairs on your current wig. Let Jennifer and Sandy at Coeur d'Alene Wigs help you have that great hair day every day. Appointments recommended.
4 News Now is brought to you by End the Violence.
Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Oregon law enforcement now says a Wolf Creek man who led a week-long police manhunt killed 2 other men in their home before his capture.
Benjamin Foster, who was wanted for kidnapping and attempted murder, shot himself Tuesday as police closed in on him at a home in what police say was the scene of last week's torture and beating crime. The victim had a dating relationship with Foster and remains in critical condition. Police say there is no known connection between Foster and the 2 dead men.
A Russian missile destroyed an apartment building and damaged 7 others in the eastern Ukrainian city of Kramatorsk last night. Police said the attack killed at least 3 people and wounded at least 20 more. Rescuers were searching the rubble for other victims and survivors. Russia has frequently attacked apartment buildings during the war, causing civilian casualties.
It's Groundhog Day, and Punxsutawney Phil has called for 6 more weeks of winter. No surprise, as winter weather currently has an icy grip on much of the U.S. Texas bearing the brunt of a dangerous storm that's already caused power outages for 400,000 homes and businesses. Air travel in parts of the region has stopped, and authorities are warning drivers to avoid poor road conditions in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Tennessee. In the Northeast now, preparing for a blast of Arctic air, which could leave 15 million people under a wind chill watch through Saturday.
You're welcome. We sent that Arctic air your way. Here's the 10-second takeaway on this Thursday morning. Partly cloudy, warmer here. Things are looking pretty good in the west. Light winter gear needed. Sunglasses later on today. Our high average 37 degrees.
Idaho Governor Brad Little's proposed scholarship program barely made it out of a House committee meeting. If approved, though, the Idaho Launch Initiative would give high school graduates a minimum of $8,500 to help pay for college and training programs for in-demand jobs like welding and plumbing. It now heads to the House for a vote, but more conservative members of the House Education Committee compared the proposal to socialism. One of those members was Coeur d'Alene Representative Ron Mendive, who said adults should be responsible for paying for their own education. He went on to compare it to the federal free and reduced lunch program in public schools. According to the Kids Count Date Center, the program covers 27% of 1st through 12th grade students in Idaho. Mendive saying if we could find a way for the students to work to earn credits for their school lunch, I don't think we'd see any of the waste we do in that program because it doesn't mean much. Again, those comments causing a lot of controversy online the last couple of days. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:12.
It was a little warmer yesterday than the day before. Today will be a little warmer than yesterday. Mark's forecast coming up to tell us how long we're going to keep this trend around.
And take a break from winter weather and start dreaming about summer at the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo. Destiny Richards is there. We'll check in with her once again after the break.
Sleep Life got you down? For a price that won't keep you up at night, Denver Mattress has you covered. And during the 7-day winter sale, check out the Easy Choice Plush or Firm, now only $399.99. Save $100 on the Aspen lineup, or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. And score 2 Doctor's Choice pillows for just $69.99. Plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. Say goodbye to sleepless nights and shop Denver Mattress today. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
A combination of fun and performance is why Kylie and I are excited to show you the Subaru Crosstrek.
The all-wheel drive Crosstrek offers an available 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine, giving you extra performance and power unlike anything on or off the road.
There's no shortage of space for passengers and a surprising amount of cargo room for your gear.
The Crosstrek has an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, connecting you with your favorite apps and navigation.
Right now, it's the Subaru Share the Love event. Visit Parker Subaru in Coeur d'Alene.
It took a lot longer than we expected, but our 4th and Thor location is accessible. We're eager and ready to meet customers and clean your vehicle. One side features a unique touchless wash system, or the other half has a self-wash wand base. Plus, the easy-to-use scrub and vac stations deep clean your upholstery and carpets.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest. Find a location near you at carwashplaza.com.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. If you or a loved one were stationed at Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune between 1953 and 1987 and were later diagnosed with cancer, Parkinson's disease, or other serious health effects, call right now.
Call 1-800-435-6817.
Big Table helps restaurant and hospitality workers in crisis and transition, offering care, coaching, and support.
Too often, the person preparing or serving your food is struggling to put food on their own table. Big Table serves hope through crisis intervention and relational care.
Numerica Credit Union is honored to partner with organizations like Big Table as they help enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
Everyone loves winter fun, and you can take it even farther in a Honda. Experience the season's joys and conquer its challenges. Meet Snow Mode, standard on all Honda SUVs and truck. Because no matter how tough winter gets, you can still have fun driving it. Honda, Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com best overall brand for 2022. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
4 News Now is brought to you by Falco's.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. You can tour the latest and greatest boats at Hagedon Marine Group's Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo.
Yeah, the annual show is already underway with a new opportunity this year to win a free boat. Destiny Richards is live there in the showroom with the details.
Yeah, right now we are sitting inside the free pontoon boat that's going to go away to someone at the end of the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo. And we're here with Callie King again this morning. First off, just tell us about, this boat show and what people can expect.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's our 4th annual Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, right on the edge of Lake Coeur d'Alene. Great location. Happening now through Monday, February 6th, daily from 10 to 7. The big thing I love mentioning is that it's a free show. There is no costs for admission, which is pretty incredible. But yeah, what we're most excited about is we are giving away a free pontoon to one lucky guest at this year's expo, and we're actually sitting in it right now, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, let's definitely take a look around. Very nice pontoon. This is one of the more popular types of boats too.
Yeah, pontoons have been so popular these last couple years. Last year's expo, we sold more pontoons than ever, and we expect that again this year. And this brand that we're on, it's called a Barletta. It's also just been a very popular brand in the boating industry, so it's pretty exciting for this to be the model that we get to give away. We're excited about it.
Absolutely. We were just talking a little bit earlier that I had a conversation with some coworkers about it would be really cool if a pontoon boat had like paddles inside and you could have drinks and things like that. But of course, definitely a fun boat to be on. Yeah. There's also donuts and mimosas happening, so a nice little social happening this Sunday.
Yep, this Sunday, donuts and mimosas. We have it in the morning. Hello Sugar donuts, which people love. So you can come by and get complimentary donuts and sip while you shop, which it just doesn't get any better than that.
Absolutely. And just so you know, to win the free pontoon boat, you guys, you have to be here in person February 11th. That's when the drawing is going to happen. So specific details there. But coming up later, we'll talk a little bit about some of the other boats that are here. Definitely lots to see at the Boat Expo. I'll send it back to you guys for now.
All right, so now we're going in 4 ways, and Destiny, we're nominating you to be the person that's there for the drawing for us. And then again, we each get a week a month.
And by the way, we're going to throw out there too that we were not the co-workers who said we should paddle if we're in a boat.
No,
we don't want to do the paddling.
No, I don't even dog paddle. I stay in the boat. Did you see the comfortable seating in the back?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
I think there's more seating room there than my first house.
That's why people like those pontoons, man.
Yeah, get there. Some call them a party barge. All right, good morning, everybody. If you're out and about North Idaho, you're looking pretty good road-wise, too. Sandpoint looking clear, and so does Coeur d'Alene, US 95 in Handley. So everyone's taking it easy. We don't have a lot of fog. We're going to see things warm up to average today at about 37 degrees. Again, clouds, cool, but not cold. Tonight, not cold. Temperatures down 26. Again, that's that 30-year average we talk about. We're right there. We're going to see increased clouds overnight, and the winds are going to be light, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Currently, We do have cold weather out there. Colville, you're at 14. You were the winner of snow yesterday. 22 in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, but we head south. We get warmer. Lewiston 34, but 19 with a clear sky into the Tri-Cities. Heading down there, 395 south, everything's looking really good. We look at what we have when it comes to energy or moisture, and we have just a few light flurries, and it looks like Colville, I'm so sorry, but you could pick up just a little more. Just a little more. That continues to move out. We're going to see, again, those clouds on the move with afternoon sunshine. The 4-day forecast, all right, this is going to take us through. We're going to see, again, we've got the clouds on Friday afternoon. We're going to see this come in, which will bump into Spokane. We'll see some rain-snow mix. Sunday morning, now, we've got the next big thing, and that's going to hang out with mountain snows. We could see rain-snow mix in the lower elevations for a little bit, but it'll transition to rain, and then on Monday we dry out, and we get a bit of a break there until we see another round of showers coming in for Tuesday and Wednesday. For today, we're going to be 40 into the valley, 40 into Liberty Lake, Coeur d'Alene, you're there, 37 for us. But again, those downtown temperatures are going to be beautiful. We're going to have temperatures all the way south, Spangle, Cheney, you're going to be around 40 degrees too, which is above average. We will see that continue for Friday, 42 degrees for Friday, Saturday 43. Now Sunday, again, we'll see that rain snow mixed, but overnight lows of 33, warming to 39, not too shabby. And then we see those low 40s with overnight lows into the valley, West Plains at or above freezing. So we've talked about the warming trend. It's going to warm and then it's going to maintain and hold pretty steady. And I think we're going to be in a good spot. I think emotionally, we're going to accept this weather, and I think we're doing really well.
Okay, thank you. As your counseling session for this morning.
No kidding.
I appreciate that. I feel better already. It's now 6:21. The regular signing period for college football opened yesterday, and the Eagles and Vandals loaded up.
Yeah, we'll tell you who's headed to Cheney in Moscow, plus the one new player the Cougs added yesterday. It's coming up next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Thursday morning. We will be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Are you looking for a credit card with rewards? Well, we've made it simple. Take advantage of 0% APR on new purchases for your sweet tooth for 6 months. So go on, reward yourself with a Premier Rewards MasterCard from P1FCU.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
Twilight Bedding is the choice for all your mattress needs and now has 2 convenient locations in Spokane. Every mattress is manufactured locally, right here in Spokane, and crafted to meet any need you have, whether it's for your bedroom, boat, RV, or your pet. Stop by either location today and talk with an expert about the mattress that's right for you. Sleep right. By Twilight.
Hi, Kylie here with Dad at Parker Toyota. We know finding time during the busy week to schedule your service maintenance can be difficult. That's why we've expanded our hours. We're now open Sundays.
Schedule your oil change, brakes, and other maintenance needs at your convenience online, parkertoyota.com. Our highly trained technicians can get you in and out with our express service.
Experience the no-problem sales and service 7 days a week at Parker Toyota in Coeur d'Alene.
With our huge expansion, Lookout Pass has doubled with 500 acres of new terrain, including 14 new intermediate and advanced trails, plus a second quad lift. Our terrain is twice as big and twice as fun. This is the year to ski Lookout Pass. We still have the best powder. We're still the most affordable with adult tickets as low as $52. And we're still the most fun with friends and family. Make the easy right off the interstate drive to Lookout Pass. Visit skilookout.com for more.
Where's Mommy?
Oh, hey, sweetie. Mother Nature is at work, but Father Nature is here.
I'm hungry.
Okay, let's see. Oh, well, how about some Smucker's Natural? First ingredient, real strawberries. He hit the window again, didn't he?
Are you looking for a credit card with rewards? Well, we've made it simple. Take advantage of 0% APR on new purchases for your sweet tooth for 6 months. So go on, reward yourself with a Premier Rewards MasterCard from P1FCU.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesome. College football teams across the country tend to shore up their rosters during the early National Signing Day period in December. Now, more times than not, there are still a few athletes who announce their commitments during the regular signing day period, which began on Wednesday. Washington State is no exception. The Cougars made it official with three-star defensive tackle Rocky Shields. Shields is from Columbine High School in Colorado, where he was named to the All-State second team during his junior season. This comes after the Cougars added 22 players during the early signing day in December. Eastern Washington added 9 new players for National Signing Day. 6 of the new players are from Washington. It includes 4 offensive linemen, 2 defensive linemen, 2 safeties, and a tight end. Now, these players will join the other 19 that Eastern Washington added back in December. And Idaho also added 9 players from Washington and Idaho on signing day. And punter L.J. Harm, who is from Spokane, went to Meade High School. He is transferring to Idaho from Ventura College in California. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Good to see those Eagles and Vandals loading up with some local kids.
For sure. Really cool. It's now 6:25.
All right, before we head into another break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America, starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the families taking legal action against Snapchat.
No parent should have to go through this.
The families of 50 victims of drug overdoses accusing the social media giant of enabling dealers to sell fake prescription pills laced with deadly doses of fentanyl to minors and young adults. Fran Humphreys, mother of 20-year-old daughter Sophia, telling her story to Good Morning America.
It can be delivered right to the door, and parents, they'll just find their kids dead in their bedrooms because it's been, it's just so easy to get.
This isn't an internet problem. This isn't a social media problem. This is a Snapchat problem.
In a statement, Snap Inc. telling ABC News it cannot comment on active litigation, but claiming it's using cutting-edge technology to proactively find and shut down drug dealers' accounts. We'll have much more on what this lawsuit means for kids and social media coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Will Reeve, ABC News, New York.
Struggling with the highs and lows of bipolar 1? Ask about Vraylar. Because you are greater than your bipolar 1. And you can help take control of your symptoms with Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most saw no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Sleepiness and stomach issues are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your greed! You've been hearing about it, and now we've got it at Post Falls Volkswagen, the ID4 electric SUV. This SUV has a space, warranty, technology that buyers want at a price that's competitive. The ID4 was engineered to win the hearts of SUV owners ready to go electric. With a quick charge and an EPA estimated range of 260 miles.
The Volkswagen ID4, now eligible for a $7,500 lease credit.
The ID4 electric SUV, see it at Post Falls Volkswagen.
What happened there, Lucky Charm?
Hey, you're still up $400.
Yeah, but I did lose that one.
Well, maybe if you stop hitting 19. And while you're at it, put on your game face.
That's a good idea. How's this?
Just looks like your regular face.
There's a gleam in my eye.
What gleam? Hey, Brooke, do you see a gleam?
I have not seen a gleam since 19...
Whatever plans you have, whatever future you imagine for yourself, Idaho's public colleges and universities are here for your journey. Here to help you explore and develop your potential and expand your vision for what's possible. Here so that you can take advantage of opportunities presented by Idaho businesses and industries that want and need your talents. Here for you, for us, for Idaho.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker with the national stories people are talking about this morning.
A wrongful death lawsuit against Kyle Rittenhouse, who shot and killed 2 men during a protest in 2020, can proceed. A federal judge in Wisconsin ruled the suit filed by the father of one of the victims accuses officers of allowing a dangerous situation that violated his son's constitutional rights and resulted in his death. The suit also accuses Rittenhouse, who was just 17 at the time, of conspiring with law enforcement to cause harm to protesters.
A rare Kobe Bryant jersey from the basketball star's sole MVP season is going up for auction, and it could sell for up to $7 million. This week, Sotheby's is auctioning off the jersey captured in an iconic image of Bryant grabbing his jersey during a playoff win over the Nuggets in 2008. Bryant's jersey will come with a collection of photos, artwork, books, and more. The lot will be open for bidding. Started today, goes through the 9th.
And fresh off announcing his retirement for a second time yesterday, Tom Brady has already signed his next contract. This one, a 10-year, $375 million deal to be an analyst for Fox Sports. So it looks like Brady's 23-season playing career is finally over this time, ending as the all-time leader in several stats, including wins, passing yards, passing touchdowns, and Super Bowl MVPs. $375 million. All right, Good Morning Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Let's check in with Mark and your first alert forecast.
All right, not to, give it away, but we have 6 more weeks of winter. Actually, no matter how you look at it. March 20th, by the way, is the first day of spring. We're sitting at 22, both here and in Coeur d'Alene. We have, again, clouds on the move, high thin clouds for the most part. It's going to be partly cloudy day, looking good. That warming trend continues. Showers coming in Friday night, but there'll be rain showers and maybe then snow for the mountains. And we're going to see, again, rain and mountain snows over the weekend. We'll have the timing on that. Temperatures right now, 15 degrees under a clear sky in Meade, 22 as you look at downtown Spokane, 24 into Spokane Valley, so we're cooling a little bit, and into Coeur d'Alene proper, sitting at 25 degrees. Yeah, we've got some thin clouds. We're going to see some breaks, so grab your sunglasses. You're going to need them later on today. And then we look at our weather for the day. Yeah, we're going to see, again, sun and clouds, temperatures warming into the 30s quicker than yesterday. We're going to have temperatures at 37, which is average for this time of year.
And from the Breaking Now desk, this morning the Federal Reserve is raising its short-term borrowing rate by another quarter point. It's the 8th time in a row the Fed has decided to raise interest rates. This is the latest in a string of borrowing cost increases aimed at slowing the economy and easing inflation. The Fed's decision comes just a week after a government report showed inflation slowing down in December. Consumer prices rose 6.5% over the year-long period ending in December, a significant slowdown from a summer peak, but that's still more than triple the Fed's target inflation rate of 2%.
Recent developments are encouraging. We will need substantially more evidence to be confident that inflation is on a sustained downward path.
The latest raise means paying more for your credit card. The average household credit card debt is just under $6,500. This new rate hike means you'll pay an additional $123 in interest. As the economy continues to recover from the pandemic, another focus is the country's debt. The U.S. hit the debt ceiling set by Congress in January. This has forced the Treasury Department to take extra measures to keep the government paying its bills. President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy held a meeting yesterday on debt limit. The White House says both McCarthy and President Biden had a straightforward dialogue that will continue. The White House also saying that Biden made it clear that they cannot allow the U.S. to default and that this obligation is not negotiable. Biden did welcome a separate discussion on reducing the deficit. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
In North Idaho, people living off of North Reed Road in Hayden may have seen a lot of police, including the SWAT team yesterday afternoon. Kootenai County Sheriff's deputies say they pulled over a woman who was wanted on several drug warrants. Deputies say Sarah Beebe locked herself in her car and pulled out a gun. After several hours in the car, she was finally arrested. She now faces charges related to meth and petty theft.
Washington Governor Jay Inslee tested positive for COVID-19. The governor saying he's experiencing mild symptoms and is urging families to get vaccinated, saying in part, this is a scientific gift that has given us the capacity to prevent hospitalizations or worse.
President Biden is pushing Congress to pass legislation targeting hidden fees. The Junk Fee Protection Act would target excessive online concert and sporting events fees and hidden airline, hotel, and early termination fees.
Congress should pass the Junk Fee Protection Act so we can crack down on these fees and give hardworking Americans just a little bit more breathing room. Look, the bottom line is this. These unfair fees add up. It's a basic question of fairness.
According to the White House, these initiatives would also make markets more competitive and create a more even playing field.
In Seattle, 115 dogs were evacuated from a doggy daycare that caught fire. Take a look at this video. Seattle firefighters rescued all of the dogs and provided medical care to several of them. 5 were taken to the ER. Seattle fire officials say they believe the fire started inside Dog Resort near the laundry area. The cause is still under investigation, though.
Punxsutawney Phil, ladies and gentlemen.
And in case you missed it earlier, everyone's favorite groundhog, not that there are a whole lot of them to choose from, revealed to an enraptured crowd in Pennsylvania that he did, in fact, see his shadow. Per tradition, that means we can expect 6 more weeks of winter. Of course, Punxsutawney Phil is right less than half the time, which makes his qualifications as a forecaster suspect at best.
It's just for fun. And they really go at it in Pennsylvania. My goodness.
So the town of 6,000 now has 30,000 people reveling in the fact that there's more winter ahead. We've only had half the amount of snow in January that we normally get. Wow. Moving into February, now we're forecasting rain. So we're going to, is it really winter here? We're going to talk about that coming up.
And Republican attorneys general are trying to further limit abortion access around the country. How 20 states could lose access to abortion pills next.
And the CDC warning about the dangers of a popular brand of eye drops when Good Morning Northwest continues.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At Colville Toyota, the pups are always sniffing out a deal that works best for you. Plus, our entire team is customer focused.
If you want a hassle-free, simple, easy, enjoyable, and quick customer service, take a scenic drive to Colville Toyota.
We're customer-centered and here to help you with the new Toyota car, SUV, truck, and our mix of certified and used vehicles.
Colville Toyota, where it's easy to buy, easy to do business with.
We're your small-town dealership with a big heart.
There are a lot of ways to deal with a stubborn drain. Call us at Mainstream Plumbing. Our high-definition LED camera can go where no plumber's gone before, deep inside your sewer lines to find the root of the problem. Call 866-411-ZAP.
Chihuahua Casino is all about having fun. We have over 300 gaming machines and are always adding new ones. You could win your share of $6,000 cash. And one lucky winner will receive this 2023 Can-Am Commander. Drawings start at 5 p.m. Saturday, February 25th. Chihuahua Casino, we are the place that treats you right. 100% non-smoking, jackpots, food, sports betting, live table games, and fun. Learn more at ChihuahuaCasino.com.
Whether you're in the market for affordable furniture, clothing, or vintage treasures, you'll find what you need at UGM thrift stores. But checking off your list is not all you'll accomplish. Every purchase and donation opens the doors for men, women, and children experiencing homelessness to get the help they need. Your support provides food and shelter, job training, and holistic recovery services at Union Gospel Mission. Stop in today and offer life change.
The icy winds of winter are here. Don't get left out in the cold without a reliable vehicle. Brave the elements with a lifted truck, diesel truck, or go anywhere SUV from Northwest Motorsport. Whether you're heading up to the slopes or just traveling through a mountain pass, you need a vehicle that can handle the icy conditions. Don't spin out and go for an unplanned off-road adventure into the ditch. Stay in control with trucks, and more trucks from Northwest Motorsport.
Welcome back. People in 20 states could lose access to abortion pills through the mail. Republican attorneys general from 20 states are facing off against 2 large pharmacy chains, warning them against mailing abortion pills within their states. They co-signed letters to CVS and Walgreens executives challenging the Justice Department's conclusion that federal law did not prohibit the mailing of abortion pills. The new rules allow certified pharmacies to dispense medication for abortion with a prescription, including by mail order. But the states say they reject the DOJ's interpretation of the law and say they may bring civil lawsuits to challenge the claim that federal law allows mailing abortion pills in the future.
We have a consumer alert for anyone who uses a certain type of eye drops. The CDC is urging everyone to stop using EzraCare artificial tears. The agency is investigating at least 50 infections in 11 states that have led to instances of permanent vision loss and hospitalization. The agency says most of the people with these infections reported using artificial tears, and EzraCare was the most common brand. Because the eye drops are preservative-free, they do not have ingredients to prevent bacterial growth. Some batches of Banana Boat hair and scalp sunscreen spray are recalled because they contain benzene, which can cause cancer. For more information on which batches, visit the Food and Drug Administration's website.
It's 6:40. It is Thursday. Here's your 10-second takeaway, and it's all about the fact we're going to be partly cloudy today. Temperatures are going to be mild, warmer than yesterday. Grab your shades, your light layers. You'll need them. Heading out this morning. 37, though, will be our high today.
Well, air pollution, isn't just bad for your lungs. It may also be bad for your mental health. Researchers found people who were exposed to several pollutants over a long period of time were at a higher risk of suffering from depression or anxiety than those living with cleaner air. Records of about 390,000 participants from the United Kingdom were examined. During the study period, more than 13,000 were diagnosed with depression and more than 15,000 were diagnosed with anxiety. Researchers found those who lived in areas with higher pollution levels had a 12% higher risk for depression and anxiety.
A new study found that certain pregnancy complications are linked to heart disease later on, usually showing up about a decade after delivery. Gestational diabetes increased the risk of heart disease by 54%, and preeclampsia raised it by 30%. Other high blood pressure disorders during pregnancy doubled the risk. Delivering a baby before 37 weeks increased risk by 72% and by 10% for moms who deliver a baby with a low birth weight. It's now 6:41.
All right, Destiny is live at the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo this morning.
So many boats here to check out at the 4th annual Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo. It's going on through Monday. Coming up, we're checking out another room here filled with surf boats and runabouts.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Big Table helps restaurant and hospitality workers in crisis and transition, offering care, coaching, and support.
Too often, the person preparing or serving your food is struggling to put food on their own table. Big Table serves hope through crisis intervention and relational care.
Numerica Credit Union is honored to partner with organizations like Big Table as they help enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
When you've been seriously injured, choosing the right legal team is the most important decision you'll make. Craig Swap & Associates is a top personal injury law firm for one reason: we win.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, our team of winning attorneys is here for you. We'll review your case for free and start working immediately to win the compensation you deserve. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
With our huge expansion, Lookout Pass has doubled with 500 acres of new terrain, including 14 new intermediate and advanced trails, plus a second quad lift. Our terrain is twice as big and twice as fun. This is the year to ski Lookout Pass. We still have the best powder. We're still the most affordable with adult tickets as low as $52. And we're still the most fun with friends and family. Make the easy right off the interstate drive to Lookout Pass. Visit skilookout.com for more.
The race is on to save thousands during the 72-hour sale at Cal, where they are marking down rigs to sell fast and delaying all payments until May 1st, with a complimentary 2-year service maintenance plan included. This weekend at Cal.
The other day, a hornet's nest fell on my head. It's not ideal, but we'll manage.
just like I manage without home internet. Sure, I wish this hotspot was a lot faster, but my phone works. Sometimes. It's not that bad.
It is that bad. Don't settle. Get Xfinity Home Internet for just $19.99 a month for 1 year with a free streaming box. Call, click, or visit a store today.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we know everyone has their favorite spot. It's the Super Weekend Sale. Get 25% off everything, plus an extra 5% off. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
4 News Now is brought to you by Chewelah Casino.
It is now 6:44. The Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo is back at Hagedon Marine Group through next Monday.
And whether or not you're in the market for a new boat, even just going to see the latest models, will have you dreaming of those warmer days in the lake. Destiny Richards is live at the Boat Expo this morning with a look at all they have to see there.
Yeah, we are in another showroom here at the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo. Now talking to the president of Hagedon Marine Group, Craig. Tell us about the surf boats here and the runabout.
Well, welcome to the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo. These are the all-new Malibu 26 LSV, and it has so many new features. It is an exciting time to be in the marine industry. The technology is really changing. Inventory levels are back to an acceptable level, so you can come in and shop. It's just a great time to be in the industry right now.
Absolutely. And what are some things that people should keep in mind when they're shopping for a boat? Kind of what's the process that you would walk people through if they're interested?
Well, the first thing is inventory levels are back, so there's a big selection of all models and makes. And the great thing about us in the expo is when you come here, you can pick out your boat, you can do your financing. We service boats, we store boats, we can offer your wet slip or dry slip. And we have a pro shop, so you can get everything you need at one location and make it a worry-free boating experience for your family.
Absolutely. And there's really so many different types of boats here. Definitely a great selection. And 7 have already been sold just yesterday, so definitely going well.
Yeah, we're off to a great start. I think total from the beginning of the year is about 40 boats we've sold already. Okay. We expect to sell around 100 at the expo. It's a great time because there's discounts, there's finance discounts, and there is a wide selection. We carry 9 brands, so we should be able to get you in a segment of boating that you want, whether it's runabouts, whether it's pontoon boats, yachts, or surf boats.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the color on this one, by the way. Definitely nice. So if you like bold colors, there's really so many exciting different types of boats here. You can go to our website, kxly.com, where you have a link to the Boat Expo website where you can see the selection that's going to be here, as well as the details on winning that free pontoon boat. That's still a thing. I'll send it back to you guys.
It's still a thing that we love.
Those surf boats are also pretty sweet. They're all sweet.
Called 4 News Now timeshare.
Right?
You know?
How many of us would we need to go in on one of those?
Oh my goodness, a lot.
With some of it, like the yachts, all of us.
Yeah.
Tire building. They're pretty cool, though. Talking about winter time, of course. Punxsutawney Phil's done his bit today. Now we'll do ours. Running total, we've had over 41 inches of snow so far this year. We are behind when it comes to snowfall, believe it or not, when we look at the year. But we are well behind when it comes to what we've seen in 2023. Now we're expecting, again, the projection is about 54 inches, so there's still some shoveling ahead, but not today and not for this week and or weekend, really, in the lower elevations. 37 today, going to be cloudy. It's going to be, again, cool, but that's an average high for this time of year. 26 for the overnight low. That too, dry conditions tonight, light winds. That's an average low, so we're looking pretty good there. Currently, yeah, we've got some chilly temperatures. Clear sky and 14 in Colville, 18 into Bonners Ferry. We're in the low 20s, so again, cool. Will be warmer tomorrow morning. St. Mary's at 24. Pullman, you're at 29 degrees with less wind than you had yesterday, and the LC Valley is above freezing. So we look at the satellite and radar, picked up a few little bits of energy with some light snow showers that are north up into the Colville area. We're going to remain fairly clear. In fact, we'll see some sunshine and clouds on the move today. We look at the 4-day forecast. Radar-wise, we're going to have some clouds. We're going to have this that's coming in Friday night into Saturday morning with rain in the lower elevations, snow into the mountains. Sunday morning, we're going to see another round of rain and snow through the day. Snow into the mountains, rain into the lower elevations, and then it clears out for the beginning of next week with more increased activity and levels of snow and rain for Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're going to see these breaks and boom, 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 boom. All right, so our highs today are going to be around 40 degrees downtown. We're looking at the Valley at 40, Liberty Lake 40, 39 Post Falls, Coeur d'Alene 40, so very consistent there. Cooling a little bit out into the West Plains, but mid to upper 30s. Again, for this time of year, not bad. Now, for the planning forecast, it's not bad at all. We're going to see temperatures in the low 40s, and in fact, downtown you'll have mid-40s Friday, Saturday. We're going to see the snow into the mountains. We're going to see the rain showers in the lower elevations. That's going to be, again, Friday night into Saturday morning. Should see a break during the day. Sunday during the day, rain showers here, snow up there. It's going to be that split, and then we're going to see it again coming in for Tuesday and Wednesday, but still temperatures in the 40s.
Right.
Okay, that's
so
the good
umbrellas,
stuff.
Not snow shovels.
Okay,
we'll take it. Yeah. Good Morning Northwest time is just about 6:50. Your morning sprint is coming up next.
Thanks so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on this Thursday. We will be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Kerner Furniture.
I'm Chad Young from the Easy Home Buyer, and I pay cash for houses. If you own a house and want to sell it fast for cash, call us today for your no-obligation as-is cash offer. We buy houses in any condition, and there are no fees, no commissions, and no repairs. We buy houses with tenants, fixer-uppers, bare land, even haunted houses. Woo! Call us today or visit us online at theeasyhomebuyer.com.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
If you need a new mattress, what you don't know could end up costing you. Come to Twilight Bedding Mattress Factory and talk to the experts. We make your mattress right here in our factory, so we can tell you exactly what it's made of. Twilight Bedding is also the only place in the area where you can still buy a double-sided mattress. Visit our website to learn the top 10 questions to ask when buying a mattress. And then come see us. Sleep Right by Twilight.
Cat, he's got Weinstein driving the net. Cat comes in, shoots and scores! Quick shot, rebound, score! Cade Hayes on the power play with 8 points.
Saturday, February 4th, your Chiefs play Red Deer on Coca-Cola Bobblehead Night. The first 2,000 fans and full season ticket holders receive a former Chiefs and Stanley Cup champion head coach Mike Babcock bobblehead, courtesy of Coca-Cola. For tickets and game times, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
My grandfather, Doug Parker, started Parker almost 40 years ago. It's a really, really special place to work, and the people are what make it that way.
Everybody's on the same page as far as what our goal is, and our goal is to take care of people.
No matter what the situation is, if it's with a customer or an employee, Parker is always going to do the right thing and put the customer or employee first.
We're going to continue to take care of our employees, and in turn take care of our customers, and continue to be involved in the community at the highest level that we can.
Right now, it's the Subaru Share the Love event. Visit Parker Subaru in Coeur d'Alene.
The race is on to save thousands during the 72-hour sale at Cal, where they are marking down rigs to sell fast and delaying all payments until May 1st, with a complimentary 2-year service maintenance plan included. This weekend at Cal.
Where's Mommy?
Oh, hey, sweetie. Mother Nature is at work, but Father Nature's here.
I'm hungry.
Okay, let's see. Oh, well, how about some Smucker's Natural? First ingredient, real strawberries.
He hit the window again, didn't he?
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Thursday here with the Morning Sprint.
Sydney Charles with details on a White House meeting about police reform.
Destiny Richards live with details on the Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo.
But first, let's get to Mark telling us about some warmer temperatures continuing to move in.
Yeah, it's going to be good news. In fact, your morning commute right now in our First Alert Weather, and that First Alert Weather app, by the way, free and available in your app store. We're going to have temperatures into the mid-20s this morning. Green light is on for the commute. Things are looking really good. Temperatures right now, albeit it's cold up into Meade at 15 degrees under a clear sky. Got a few clouds and temperatures in the mid-20s. as you get into the Spokane Valley. Our forecast today, we're going to see variable clouds. We'll see sunshine. Temperatures, again, 37 for the high, which is an average for this time of year.
Punxsutawney Phil, ladies and gentlemen.
In case you missed it earlier, everyone's favorite groundhog revealed to a crowd that he did, in fact, see his shadow. Per tradition, that means we can expect 6 more weeks of winter. Of course, Punxsutawney Phil is right less than half the time, which makes his qualifications as a forecaster suspect at best.
Firefighters and paramedics of the Spokane Fire Department work long hours and even days at a time. With more overtime than ever, it's affecting safety in Spokane. A combination of a number of reasons, including the pandemic, retirements, illnesses, they've made the situation worse. Chief Brian Schaefer is trying to hire 30 more Spokane firefighters. He says it's a matter of safety. The department's goal is to have those 30 people by the beginning of next year.
All right, check out this photo. These are pills the Spokane County Sheriff's Office found inside a Spokane Valley home. Deputies believe they contain fentanyl. They were seized at a home near 4th and Bowdish as part of a drug investigation. Detectives say they also found a stolen car, a handgun, and methamphetamine.
Spokane County Sheriff's deputies now say they believe a 16-year-old driver hit a woman who was trying to cross the street, kept going, and then left her to die. Deputies say they believe the teenager was pulling out at the Oaks parking lot on East Sprague in Spokane Valley Friday night when they hit that woman who was crossing the street. Deputies tracked down the car a few days later. The woman died at the scene. Sheriff's deputies say they will push for charges against that teenager.
An excavation crew may have dug up more than just dirt in Lewiston. Police say they're investigating a walking path in an area near the Memorial Bridge where it's possible a skull and bones have been unearthed. The excavation team dug up what they think could be human remains. The crew stopped working immediately and called the police. That excavation work is now put on hold until further notice. You can read more about the excavation crew's findings on KXLY.com.
And this afternoon, President Biden is set to meet with the Congressional Black Caucus. According to an official statement from the group, the meeting with the president will be centered on pushing for negotiations on national reforms to the criminal justice system. The group's meeting is a direct response to the beating of Tyre Nichols. The 29-year-old died 3 days after a violent encounter with Memphis police. ABC News has officially obtained the incident report filed in the hours after Tyre's arrest. In that filing, there are inconsistencies between it and footage from police body cams and a surveillance camera. The report does not mention Nichols being punched and kicked by several officers, and up to 20 hours of additional footage of the arrest has yet to be released. That's according to a statement made by a Shelby County prosecutor last night.
This morning, we have been live at Hagedon Marine Group talking all about the 4th annual Coeur d'Alene Boat Expo. Started yesterday and goes on through Monday. And there's a new opportunity this year for you to win a free pontoon boat. All you have to do is show up, get your name written on a golden ticket, and then names will be drawn on Saturday, February 11th. You must be there in person to win. And of course, there's hundreds of boats for you to see here as well. If you're thinking about getting out on the water with a new vessel, just have to go to KXLY.com to get more details.
Idaho Governor Brad Little's proposed scholarship program barely made it out of a House committee meeting. If approved, the Idaho Launch Initiative would give high school graduates a minimum of $8,500 to help pay for college and training programs for in-demand jobs like welding and plumbing. It now heads to the House for a vote.
Washington Governor Jay Inslee has tested positive for COVID-19. The governor is saying he is experiencing just mild symptoms, and he is urging families to get vaccinated, saying in part, this is a scientific gift that has given us the capacity to prevent hospitalizations or worse.
In North Idaho, people living off of North Reed Road in Hayden may have seen a lot of police, including the SWAT team, yesterday afternoon. Kootenai County Sheriff's deputies say they pulled over a woman wanted on several drug warrants. Deputies say Sarah Beebe locked herself in the car and pulled out a gun. After several hours in the car, she was finally arrested. She now faces charges related to meth and petty theft. All right, despite what Punxsutawney Phil said, God, look at that beautiful shot of downtown. Mark has your final.
4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Not attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. If you or a loved one were stationed at Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune between 1953 and 1987 and were later diagnosed with cancer, Parkinson's disease, or other serious health effects, call right now.
Call 1-800-435-6817.
Have you been dreaming of upgrading your truck with exterior styling or custom accessories?
Or tricking out your interior with leather kits and heated seats?
Well, wake up, because Parker Extreme can help make your dream rig a reality.
Stop in and get advice from our skilled Parker Extreme team. They have the knowledge and experience to help you make the right choice for your car, truck, or SUV.
Your dream truck is here at Parker Toyota Extreme. You just haven't built it yet.
6:59, a hint of the sunrise coming up in about 16 minutes. But you can see some variable clouds, and that's the forecast for the day. Variable clouds, temperatures warming to normal. We're going to have a high today at 37 degrees. It's a cool start, but we've been much colder over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. We'll have highs tomorrow of 42, then 43 on Saturday. We are going to see some wet weather coming in. That's going to be Friday night into Saturday. It looks to be rain in the valley, snow into the mountains, maybe even a rain-snow mixed. And then we're going to see more wet weather coming in on Sunday.
Nothing we can't handle, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
And those temps, much better. Hey, we will see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts, look at that, right after this.